inocente, sinaloense, soy un racha who want beef. Real pound dealers give a fuck about enemies. Put them on a leash with my OG, smoking OG. Yeah.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised.
So what is going on, guys? It is your boy Francisco back at it again with another banger of a video. If you're new to this channel and you end up subscribing, which you should, take the time to pause the video right now and subscribe. Welcome aboard to the Panchita familia. Now, first and foremost, the other day was Black Friday, ya feel me? And I went to go line up for my Black Friday, you know, my shopping deal. I saw one of you guys and you guys were like, "You're doing Black Friday shopping?" And I said, "I gotta get the deals and steals, baby." One thing about me that I love that hasn't changed about me, I'm a cheapster and loud and proud, ya feel me? I will get the lowest price. But one thing I'm not a cheapster about is, remember, at 200,000 subscribers, we're doing $2,000 of a giveaway. Legit. You're good. But let's go ahead and get started with this week's Freak of the Week, and it goes to...
My man was trying to get freaky in the morning right when Panchito posted. I said in my mind, sorry about that, baby. I love me being a chismosa.
Please, Rachel, I really want you. Please. I just want to see you really bad now. Will you please just show me? I'm begging you, please.
Now, the first thing we're actually gonna get into, did you guys see with Ace Family and the shocking revealing video that they actually had? Now, it was actually 1 hour long. Now, the good thing is I was coming back from Mexico, so I was listening to it on the way back, I feel me. My mom in the background was like, "¿Qué es eso?" But aside from that, they made this video where they actually revealed a lot of shocking, revealing things. Now, in this video, they talked about, you know, the whole housing situation. And it kind of is funny how, you know, Austin, he's bien calladito. Austin loves to talk. Austin's always talking over her in the videos. And qué casualidad, qué casualidad. You just see him over here like... And tell them, baby, about that, baby. But don't forget, baby, go ahead. He doesn't want to go off the script and wants to keep everything legit. And they had this to say.
So what happened was Austin found this lot that we both fell in love with.
I think they know too, because we were filming that crazy view like we do now, and that view, you were able to see those houses being built. I pretty much asked the builder when I was there, I was like, "Hey, I see those are 2 homes. What are you doing with the lot? Is it possible to join the house and make it 1 house?" Because for me, I was like, this should definitely be just 1 big house on this hill. And he was like, "Well, we're getting ready to build 3 houses up here, make it like a mini cul-de-sac. But let me get back to you in a week or 2 and let you know if it's possible to make it 1 home."
The guy who was there every day, he was not a licensed contractor and he was using someone else's contracting license, and we were unaware of it for 2 years. So he lied to us and said that, you know, he's the contractor, but in reality, the real contractors was this contracting company called T&L Construction, and the only licensed contractors to this house. Okay, that's number 1, okay? I think you know where I'm going with this. Because of that, he was able to get everyone on his team to basically screw us. So there was the architect who made a lot of money from us, who screwed us, ended up screwing us in the end. There was the realtor who orchestrated the entire deal, who had a lot of points on the back end, who screwed us bad, probably the worst. The contractor, the fake contractor who you've seen in our videos, he did not have a license, he screwed us. You see, there was a lot of people, right? And I'm not trying to play the victim, because at the end of the day, I know that we made a mistake, and the mistake is that we didn't have the right team and the right people involved looking over things, and we should have had that. So I will never play the victim, and I will never say that this is all like their fault. But the thing is, we learn now from other realtors and other people in the industry, you do not buy a house unless you have the certificate of occupancy.
Explain what that even is.
Okay, so a certificate of occupancy is something that you get. It's a piece of paper that you get from the city that says that they have looked everything over in the house and signed off on everything.
For you to even live in the house.
So that's plumbing, that's pool, that's
power,
everything. We never got it. We still do not have it. We never got a certificate of occupancy. We are not legally able to be occupants in our home that we've been paying for, that we purchased for almost 3 years.
In reality, like, you guys got scammed.
How is it the scammers get scammed? And I'm not laughing at them losing their house. I'm laughing at the fact that Austin didn't do his damn research. What he even is saying is true. You're gonna spend how much money on the house, and you're telling me you're not gonna give a flying Dublin about inspection. If I'm spending 10 million bolas, I'm gonna get one of those balls and I'm gonna check every tile. You know how like the traditional, Hispanic parents, they get a ball and they bounce it on the tile. And if depending on that bounce, if it's not firme, you're gonna say, Inspector, come here. This one right here, it's not firme. This one's not firme. It's not good. It's not good. You're spending 45,000 bolas and you're telling me you get a Home Depot door. And nothing wrong with that. I got a Home Depot door outside you too. You feel me? Loud and proud. But if you're gonna be a flying chia, you might as well go to Home Depot. They never got their certificate, where basically you need this, you feel me, as a new homeowner. And then, they're saying that they didn't know that in those 3 years they didn't have gas, etc., but they never knew. My thing is, how can you be so clueless? You feel me? Aside from that, don't they have an uncle? Why didn't the uncle give you inspection? You're spending how much money? I think they built it under a business property to not live in it. They're probably trying to scam the system, but the system said, rip, reverse, big fella. Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's a little bit sus. If you're gonna spend that much money, how do you not get an inspector? How do you not get a certificate? How do you not do all this flying Dublin stuff? And I think the inspector's probably looking at this video like, because they mentioned the whole pool and the grape situation. They actually addressed this. If you guys don't know what happened, he got on the jet ski and he said,
Stop!
the ubitas, the wine, and they were claiming how their pool had a bunch of cracks in it. Now, I think the cracks happened because of all the damn jet skis you put in there, big fella. You didn't think about that? And then Catherine said that she actually never even responded to the situation. Okay, let's bring the tweets back. The day that this happened, you did have this to say.
Yeah, so another thing that was wrong with the house,
The pool.
oh my god, the freaking pool.
The pool was the scariest thing.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have to talk about this. So remember when Austin went in the jet ski and like the neighbors were complaining and this and that, and we didn't really speak on it because well, now I can finally speak on it. So I'm gonna speak on it right now. There should be nothing wrong ever with an owner of a home doing anything he wants with his pool. You got a pool, you freaking happy as hell. If you want to put a freaking jet ski in it, you put a jet ski in it, right? But this is the issue. There was no retaining wall built around the bottom hill of our house because the builder didn't build one. He didn't get a certificate of occupancy. He didn't get anything approved. Nothing was done right. We didn't know.
Basically, we had a half-finished house. Close to the pool.
Okay, so the
retaining wall was an issue because that's why the water was seeping over to our neighbor's yard, and that's why they, were upset about everything. Also, the pool also had cracks in it, meaning like there was a possibility for this pool to literally just explode.
It could literally very much still happen, but thank God it's off of our hands right now.
So you did kind of address it in a petty way. Let's not try to act like you didn't address the situation here. But aside from that, no, I'm actually clarifying your statement. I do believe that you can do whatever the flying Dublin you do want in your own pool, etc., but not if your pool isn't built correctly. And aside from that, you're damaging your neighbor, the ubitas. And then she actually mentioned this whole situation about lawsuits, how she only said, I only have, let me think about it, 1, 2. Call me a flyboy. Who, lawsuits?
We only have two lawsuits against us, right?
I believe so.
No aguanto la risa. Lo ayudaremos.
I believe so.
And one of them is completely it's thrown out, right? And then the other one is with LiveX.
Yeah,
and that one's going into settlement right now.
Okay, yeah, just throw all business out there like that.
Big fella, you have a couple of lawsuits with the city. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3. The city, LiveX Live, whatever, that's the Austin one, and then the 1212 Getaway. Those are 3 confirmed ones already. So that's already one more than what you were saying. Even Austin knew, but he didn't want to say a flying in Dublin. Remember, he's on silent mode. And then lastly, they mentioned this whole gas leakage some people were bringing a little bit, raising the eyebrow because they were saying, how did they have a gas leakage if they didn't have gas?
And he's like smelled something. He smelled like gas. And so he came rushing into the house and I was in the bathroom and he's like, you guys have to get out of here right now. So I'm grabbing, like, I freaking grabbed my passports and I grabbed like a little bag and I put diapers. At the time I was pregnant with Steele. I grabbed Alea, Yesenia was with us, she grabs Elle, because we literally had a gas leak and we didn't know, and it was like literally coming in the house.
Flashback.
Let me explain something. When you don't have a certificate of occupancy, you don't have gas in your house. It's illegal. So we've never had gas.
End of flashback.
And if you know anything about gas leaks, the only person that can fix a gas leak is the city, like somebody who works for like gas inspection or whatever.
Some other people were saying that, sometimes you can still have a gas leakage, even though you don't have physical gas, maybe because the tubing is done wrong or something along those lines. So if anybody in the gas industry, I know a lot of my chismosas have gas boyfriends, the ones who work in the gas industry. If you guys can ask your boyfriends, can there be a leakage if they don't have physical gas, or how does that work? Can somebody comment down below? But what's important from that is that she mentioned the name Yesenia.
Yesenia was with us, she grabs Elle.
And why is Yesenia important? Then we saw actually that Yesenia is actually getting rid of all of their stuff. Mike!
Don't be shocked. You're shocked? You're shocked?
Zamang! But make sure to comment down below as to what do you guys think of the situation. Do you guys think that they're actually telling the truth, or do you guys think that they're actually lying? I do feel bad for the kids, feel me, because they have to be, doing all this moving, etc, etc. And did you guys see with Shyla? Very sad story. She actually posted this about her sister. Mr. Landon actually reposted it too. I think it's a little bit sad. Mike!
So she actually made a post and Landon reposted it, and she's talking about how this is her sister, how she's 29 and how she has 2 little girls, and she's currently suffering from immense brain damage, and she's fighting for her life at Northridge Hospital. They have refused us to get a transfer to a second option. They have completely given up on her even before they ran tests. They refuse to give her body any more fluid or medication, have been threatening to remove her off a ventilator that is keeping her from breathing. She is running on borrowed time unless we can get help. We are fighting for her life and are begging for your help. We're trying to get her transferred to UCLA, Mayo Clinic, or Cedar Sinai Deports for care and second opinion. Sorry, I don't know how to say the name. Sorry about that. So she puts there the doctors who are refusing her care. We're trying to appeal to the Northridge Medio Center Ethnics team as well as the local assemblyman and congressman. We're trying to file an emergency junction with the courts but can only do so on Monday. The staff at Northridge Hospital has refused and ignored emergency orders from my attorney demanding her life preservation until we get a second option. And then she gives a number there. Please call and leave a message saying that you're calling on behalf of Shanice Walker and demanding she has a right to a second opinion, which I mean anybody should have, you know what I'm saying? She could potentially live a full life. I've also put a link in her bio, Shyla link in the bio, and I'm also going to put in the description and pin the comment.
Just because, if anybody has a family member that's like this, anybody would be, acting the same way, feel me? Because there's been a case where there's this one guy who was, going to be taken off when he was still breathing, feel me? And just like Shyla, I think everybody should go on over and actually help her out, because I think her sister should get the help that she needs, because, it's your sister, feel me? I can imagine my brother and my sister, I would want the same help, feel me? So if you guys can go ahead and help her out, link will be down below in the description. And did you guys see with Fora? Fora actually took the design from some sort of friend.
It just sucks because we put all our time and effort into these hoodies for him to just run with our theme. Everyone's saying that he didn't know. Well, this is his assistant asking about the hoodies. Right here, you can pause to read. And this is his head designer, literally purchased from us 6 months ago. So that's like us trying to run with butterflies as our thing. We actually stand behind what we put out. A lot of bandwagon angel number enthusiasts assume 666 is a negative number, when in actuality, it means that it's time to reflect and awaken to your higher spiritual self. How ironic that they left it out. They just slapped angel numbers on their hoodies and are now claiming something they're not really about. He literally made $1 million off of these hoodies that he put out. Go support a true, authentic angel number.
Zabang! And it's just kind of strange because they were friends. They actually purchased from it. It's kind of like the Let's Do Makeup and the sunglass situation. So this is kind of sketchy. You can't really say that, oh no, he didn't know. I think Fora did know, but what do you guys think of the situation? And for the world news, you guys see with Miss Francisca, she actually lasted 124 years old. Shout out to the Franciscas. But that's just crazy that we could actually, you know, go to 124. I personally wouldn't want to go that far. I think maybe like 70, 80, you're good. But that's just me personally. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below. Follow my social medias and have a great day.
No, es que tú ya te estás pasando, cabrón. Siempre haces esto, güey. No, ese es mi terreno. Eso es todo mío. Yo trabajé para esas cosas. Tú no te lo mereces. Porque tú no estabas ahí. Tú no estabas ahí cuando él se estaba muriendo. ¿Ah? No. Pues nos rifamos ahorita si quieres. Tú sabes que yo nunca le he tenido miedo. ¿Qué pedo traes todos? ¿Qué vas a hacer, No, nos la rifamos, cabrón. Eso no se hace. Eso es mío. ¿Y qué? Lo voy a vender. Al mes lo voy a vender. ¿Sí? Para gastar el dinero en Vegas. Porque yo quiero. Y lo voy a gastar todo en el pinche casino. Porque yo quiero. Eso, ellos me lo dejaron a mí.